Okay, so it's now getting really suspicious. And I'm even more confused now than I was before. Okay, so, um, yeah, you just need to take it off. Like, turn it off. This is insane. Like, it's absolutely insane. Okay, so everybody around me seems to think this quote unquote like Neuralink thing. Everyone I talk to, they they tell me that I'm like a conspiracy theorist or something like that, right? And they just brush it off like crazy talk. And I'm doing the research and everything like is online. Like they say that they're not quite there yet on certain things, but everything I can find online that's happening to me, this Neuralink technology can do, right? Like I can't see things that are in front of me. It's like I'm in a virtual world, and they're developing this technology that can do that. And then so I don't speak, like I don't talk, right? And but I'm speaking right now. But this Neuralink technology, they're developing one for people who can't speak so that they can speak with a brain implant, right? And anyone I talk to, they're like, oh, that's just, you're crazy, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's not real. But it's literally like, how do you argue that someone's crazy when it's literally on the internet? Do you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. Here's something else that's really scary. So, I remember, so before I even went in for the surgery, someone came up to me and was saying all this stuff about me. Like, people are saying, like, you have lice, and people are saying, like, you go, like, it's sort of like, at the time, I thought it was just rumors people were spreading that would like, to humiliate me, to keep people away from me, right? Now I know I probably did have lice, but I couldn't see it, right? Yeah, the food bank thing is really crazy because, so he came up to me and he's like, yeah, and somebody saw you at the food bank. Like, why are you at the food bank? And at the time, it didn't register to me because that wasn't where I was at the place in my life, right? Like, I didn't need to go to the food bank at that time. And so he came up to me and he's like, yeah, people saw you like in Whitby at like the church, like getting like at the food bank. And I'm like, that's not me. Like they probably saw somebody else that like looked like me and they're like, oh, she's at the food bank or something to try and humiliate me, right? And then after I woke up from the surgery, so I woke up from the surgery and again, like, he's like, why are you going to the food bank? And I'm like, well, I went to the food bank once in 2008. I know, according to my memories, who knows, with my cousin because she was going. So I was like, I'll go and see what it's all about. And I was so traumatized that I never wanted to go back. It was an awful experience. But that's the only time I've ever been to the food bank other than today. Okay, so get this. Guess where I went to the food bank? It was at a church near where I live, where other people said that they had saw me, but I had never been there before until today. How does that make sense? So we're waiting in the line and people were shouting out like negative. So remember, I can't see or really hear, right? But I can talk to Kimball a little bit in my mind because that's like the natural ability we have, right? And so I'm standing there and like there were some people calling out negative things, but the people that are in line with us were unbelievably kind, like those were the people that we like don't get to meet, right? Those aren't the kind of people that are around us. And so I'm waiting in line and someone said like they've seen me before here, like at that food bank. And I'm like, I've never been to this food bank before. Like I've really never been to a food bank before. Like it was in 2008 with my cousin, right? But like I've never really been to a food bank. And they're like, I've seen her like at least 2 or 3 times. And at this time, and Kimball's like, well, did you see someone who looked like her, or Like maybe they tried to like switch people. She was like, no, it was her. It was like same face, same eyes, everything. It was her. And Kimball's like, okay, so did she have like people with her? And they were like, yeah, there were people like kind of like being rude to everyone and like just like standing by like far away sort of thing, like watching her, right? And telling everyone like, don't go near her, don't touch her and stuff like that. I don't remember that happening. Like, I don't remember that happening. Like, this is the first time I've been to a food bank, but the people around me are telling me like they've seen me there like at least 2 or 3 times. And then it gets even stranger because they said another lady said that I had a funeral like not very long ago, like maybe a month ago, a couple months ago, and people came from all over for this funeral. It was a big funeral. What are you talking about? I've been here the whole time. Like, I know people keep killing me, right? Like, but we don't die. Like, it's just like, we just go back in time, create a different timeline. It's hard to explain, but we like don't die. But they're saying, right? So it's like, what is going on? What are you people doing over and over and over again? Because everyone knows what's going on. Like, why isn't this stopping? You can't take our things. Like, I know, like, Kimball's like, it's humiliating because of who we are. And we can't change, like, I shouldn't be going through, like, this is what I always thought growing up, right? Like, even if I'm in a bad place, like, I don't need to take food from a food bank that could be used for someone who really, really needs it, right? So, that was always like my, not issue with it, but I was always like, okay, I have to make sure I never get there, right? So, but how could they see me at the food bank? And I couldn't see these people that were talking to Kimball. I could not see them. So I'm wondering, like, are they, with the Neuralink, are they replaying the same outcome over and over and over and over again with me until Kimball got there and Elon got there? Like, was that what they were doing? Like, how fucking insane is that? Like, it's so crazy. And it's hurting people. And you can't take our things. Like, what are you doing?